Hello and welcome to another episode of a PC Building Simulator. Hopefully, with all the crap that is going around right now, sickness and all, you are doing well and you are safe. Let's get into our email. Maybe. How many times I gotta click this? There we go. Let's see what we have going on for today. This first email says, I hear you work with computers. My PC just isn't fast enough right now. My graphics card isn't good enough right now. I feel like they said right now twice. Oh, they did. I think I want dual GPUs for the added performance. I like AIO water coolers. Let's put one of those in. It's not as quick as it used to be. If you can, I'd love some plastic purple cables in there. Man, lots of demands. Lots of demands. They want graphics card upgraded, dual GPUs, and AIO. Budget of $4,000. I'm pretty sure we can make that happen. And possibly even upgrade some other things. So let's go ahead and we will accept that one. This next email says, can you help with this? Build me a PC. I need a new rig. Can you get this PC to hit 5,978 in benchmarks? An AIO water cooler would give me some headroom for overclocking later on. It's urgent, so please hurry. Fractal design components are meant to be the bomb. So budget of $2,750 to get a 3D Mark score of 5,978. I think that will be incredibly easy to do. And put an AIO water cooler in there. Let's go ahead and accept that one. And the last one for today says, my friend says you work with computers. I need to upgrade my PC. I won't be happy if it can't benchmark at least 12,575. I think I want dual GPUs for the added performance. Can you install an AIO water cooler in it? I like nice and shiny new components. Have you heard of Asus? They're meant to be pretty good. So everybody wants an AIO today. So a budget of $4,250 for this upgrade to get a 3D Mark score of 12,575 with dual GPUs and an AIO water cooler. Let's take a look at their stats. i9 9960X. Yep, I believe we can make that happen for them as well. So let's accept that one. All right, so let's go back here to this upgrade. I'm going to step away, get some parts put in the shopping cart for this upgrade, and I will be right back. All right, so for this first upgrade, hopefully they'll let us upgrade these parts. We're going to upgrade them to a Ryzen 7 3800X. We're going to put in a Corsair H150i Pro RGB 360mm AIO. We're going to add in 3 more sticks of the RAM they've already got 1 stick of, which is 8 gig. 4400 megahertz G-Skill Trident Z RAM, and we're going to put in 2 gigabyte Aorus RTX 2080 Ti's. All right, so let's look at this other upgrade. So they want to get a score of 12,575. I'm going to step away, get some parts put in the cart for this one, and I will be right back. All right, so for this upgrade, we're going to add in a Be Quiet Silent Loop 360mm AIO. We're going to add in 7 sticks of Corsair Dominator Platinum 16 gig 2800 megahertz. So you've got a what is it? An X299 board. So it can hold 8 sticks of RAM. We're going to put in 2 Asus ROG Strix RTX 2080s. And we're going to hopefully upgrade their power supply to an 850 watt. All right, for the build, we need to get a build put together that will get a 3D Mark score of 5,978. I'm going to step away, get some parts put in the cart for that one, and be right back. And lastly, for this build, we're going to go with the NZXT N7 Z370 motherboard, an i7 8700K, a Fractal Design Celsius S36, which is a 360mm AIO water cooler, 2 sticks of Corsair Vengeance RGB 8 gig 3200 megahertz, a gigabyte RTX 2070 Super in white, an EVGA Supernova 550 watt power supply, a 2 terabyte ADATA M.2 drive, 3 terabyte Seagate Barracuda. We're going to put that in the Fractal Design Meshify C in white. All right, let's go ahead. Let's order all of this stuff for next day delivery. We can go into our day, get our upgrades in, as well as all of our parts, so we can get to work. There we go. Go to work. There's all of our parts. What is this? Must have ordered that off of PC Bay. Let's throw that in the closet. Let's see. Let's grab this one first. We will put it over here. A big old case. We'll put this one on the middle bench, and we will grab our case for our build. Put that over here. Let's get our post-it note. Put it on the workbench. Let's get this case opened up. Let's start putting parts in this thing. Let's see here. Let's get this cooler off. We'll get this graphics card out. I think they said they wanted plastic purple cables. It looks like they already have plastic purple cables. Was that for them? Let's double check. Plastic purple cables. It looks like they've already got plastic. Whoa. Plastic purple cables. All right, well, we'll make sure to put those back in there. That's for sure. Let's see. We're going to upgrade, hopefully, their processor, as well as add 3 sticks of RAM. So let's get it ready for that. Let's take a look. Let's see if this... Oh, nope, we cannot upgrade the processor. Well, that's a big bummer. I hate it when they do that. Because for the amount of money that was given for this upgrade, could have easily got them up to that nice 3800X. All right, well, let's get some memory in there. So we can at least upgrade that. And we can get their 2 graphics cards in there, as well as their AIO water cooler. So let's go ahead and get some thermal paste. And we can grab the cooler, which is the Corsair. Let's see, where are we? Corsair H150i Pro. Let's get that installed. Get it all screwed down. And then we can get these Gigabyte Aorus graphics cards installed. Down here at the bottom somewhere, let's see. The 2080 Ti. And it's that one. Almost grabbed the Zotac. Alright, let's grab their plastic purple cables. Yep, that looks exactly like what was already in here. Let's go ahead and cable all this up. We will make sure that it boots. All right, let's get the case put back together, and we can get this out in the hallway. That is a massive case. Let's get that thing out in the hall. Let's take a look at this next upgrade. Get this case pulled apart a little bit. Figure out, we are putting an AIO in here as well. I don't know if it's going to mount up to the top, but we're going to try. So we can leave all these fans in the front. Let's get some of this stuff out of the way. Let's go ahead and take this side of the case off, because we're going to replace this power supply. Hopefully, we'll see. We'll see. Let's see what it says. Okay, so we can upgrade at least this power supply. So let's get that put in there. Let's get some thermal paste on this processor. Let's take the top of this case off and see if this... What is going on up here on the top? Is that okay? That doesn't come off. Let's see if we can get this cooler. It's the Be Quiet silent loop. Let's see if this thing will mount to the... Oh, it will. Awesome. Nice. So they'll get the added benefit of having those 3 nice fans down the front. a 360 millimeter radiator up top. Let's get this thing ready. We've got 7 sticks of RAM to put in this motherboard. So let's get all these RAM clips opened up. And we can start installing some RAM. Let's do this as quickly as possible because it's a lot of RAM. But, you know, may as well have a lot of RAM if you can afford it. We're going to have to see where this other graphics card is going to mount. But let's grab the first one. It's the Asus ROG Strix 2080 Super. I'm just hoping we can fit 2 of these in here. We go there. It will. Very nice. Okay, let's cable this thing up. It's got red cables. Is it these? It does look like it. Alright, let's get everything cabled up. Then we can get this thing powered on, make sure it works, and get 3D Mark up and running. Let's put some of the case back together first, though. Let's get the top panel on here. We don't need that off, and we can get this solid side panel put on. We'll leave this side panel off. Let's get a USB drive, and we can power this thing on. Let's make sure everything in the BIOS looks really good. Turn our XMP on, because why not? We will let this thing boot into the OS. Alright, let's get 3D Mark on there, and we can see if we're going to pull a score over 12,575. I'm going to get 3D Mark running. As soon as we pull a score, I will be right back. So there you have it, 18,613. We needed 12,575. So we definitely beat the score. Let's get this case put back together. We can get this thing out in the hallway. We can get started on our build. It's actually a pretty nice looking PC. All right, out in the hall with you. And we can get started working on this one. Hopefully everything I've picked out for this fits in this case. Not sure I've actually built in this case before. This fan's probably going to have to go, though. Get everything taken apart here. Ooh. Probably should have gotten a smaller cooler as well, because this is probably going to have to go as well as this. And we're not going to have any place to put the hard drives that I purchased for this, but that's all right. Well, let's go ahead and get the motherboard in. We'll see what else fits in this thing. We've got the NZXT N7 Z370 motherboard in white. We will get that installed. We will get this thing ready for RAM and CPU. And we will also probably go ahead and put in our M.2 drive. I'm glad we went ahead and got a 2 terabyte one for this. Definitely have space since we cannot put a hard drive in here. All right, let's grab our CPU. We've got the 8700K, as well as 2 sticks of Corsair Vengeance in white. 8 gig, 3200 megahertz. We'll get that installed. That's just a hair different white, isn't it? Get some stuff out of our way. Let's go ahead, put some thermal paste on that CPU. We can get the cooler installed, hopefully. Got the Fractal Design Celsius S36 360 It's a 360 millimeter radiator, but it's the S36. Get that screwed down. Let's go ahead and grab the graphics card. We can get that installed as well. It's the Gigabyte RTX 2070 Super in white. I have a nice white and black build here. Let's get this ring off and we can go ahead and get our power supply installed. It's the EVGA Supernova 550 watt. Let's go ahead and put this PSU mount back on. Okay. So as far as I know, I don't think we can mount any kind of hard drive. Let's take a look real quick though. Yeah, does not fit. Didn't think there was anywhere we could sneak it in. Whoops. Let's cable this up. Let's see. I don't really know what color any of this stuff lights up. But some white and purple might look nice in here. Let's get everything cabled up. Can always change lighting colors to be purple to make things match. Get our USB drive installed. We can power this thing on. Hop into the BIOS. We will turn our XMP on. We will let the OS install. Possibly change some colors. Let's take a look. It's kind of a blue. It's not terrible. The RAM already matches. So let's just make everything else match. Let's get our lighting app installed. And we'll go ahead and install 3D Mark. Okay, let's just make that stuff match. There we go. Much better. All right, I'm going to get 3D Mark running. As soon as I have a score, I will come right back. 9,118. We needed 5,978, so we definitely beat that score. Let's close that out. Let's get this case put back together. We can get this thing out in the hall and collect some money. Where does this panel go? Oh, that's for there. Get the dust filter on the front. Let's get side panels installed. Take a quick look at how this turned out. I like it. I think it looks pretty good. Not bad at all. Let's go put this thing out in the hall. And we can collect some money. 3 stars. Okay. Not sure what that was all about. 4 stars. Guess we're just going to slowly move up to 5 maybe? And 5 stars. Yeah, 3, 4, and 5. Excellent. Oh, this game. Let's see. We unlocked the 3950X. That's really cool. And we got some daily deals. Speaking of that, we should check on how our sales are going. We've got 1 day left. We're over 1,000 on 2 and over 3,000 on the 3rd one. If you didn't see this video, I will put a link up in the upper right-hand corner right about now. You can go check out the video where we built these PCs to sell on PC Bay. All right. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so that you get notified as soon as a video goes live. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Stay safe, wash your hands, and I will see you in the next episode.